Namaskaram to all Atmas. Namaskaram to my Atma Guru. Under whose instruction today we are going to discuss about the Christianity, Bible, the New Testament. Today is Easter Day. On Friday, Good Friday, Jesus was crucified. And on the Easter day, the third day, Jesus resurrected and came to Galilee Hill, where he presented before his 11 disciples and instructed them to carry on his teachings throughout the world, by which the charity spread. So Jesus is a great healer, and he has given a lot of teachings for the peace to mankind. Jesus was born in Bethlehem to Mary, a virgin, with the blessings of an angel. So he is a messenger of God. So if you see the history of Jesus, it's like Lord Krishna also. So when Jesus was about to born, the visitors from East, they who are special experts in the movements of stars, they found the stars are moving towards the place Bethlehem where Jesus is going to born. At that time, Bethlehem was ruled by Herod, king. He came to know that the king of Jews is going to born in this village. The visitors tell the king. So, if king is born, then his position will be jeopardized. So, with that, he tells the visitors to first meet the place where Jesus was born, and then come and tell him. But after seeing the birth of Jesus, the visitors, as per the instruction of angels, they move on the other direction. And the angel in the dream tell Joseph, the husband of Mary, that there is a danger for Jesus from Herod, so he asked him to take to Egypt. So immediately Joseph take Mary and Jesus to Egypt. Herod then, since the visitors didn't turn back, Herod got angry, and he goes to Bethlehem and he kills all the children, the people who are born at that time when Jesus was about to born. It's like Kamsa killing the children of Vasudeva. And Vasudeva took Krishna from Mathura to Vrindavan, where Yashoda and gave it to Yashoda. So, that Jesus grown up, after Herod's death, they came back, and Jesus got his Joseph gave him the baptism. Joseph gave him the baptism, and then Jesus, from that day, from the hill of Galilee, start preaching his philosophy to all the people, to his disciples, and he start healing the people. And it's one of the teachings is about what is true happiness. He says, happy are those who know they are spiritually poor. The kingdom of heaven belongs to them. So, when you are submissive, then God will come to your rescue, and He will show the right path for heaven. So one should be submissive to God, surrender to God. Happy are those who mourn. God will comfort them. So when you mourn before God, praying for His help, God will comfort and extend His help. Happy are those who are humble. They will receive what God has promised. So humbleness is very important, what Jesus says. You have to be, when you are humble, it's a being happiness because you receive the reward what God has promised to you. Happy are those whose greatest desire is to do what God requires. So what God requires is you have to be honest, diligent, obedient, and carry out your duties perfectly in a lawful manner. So, whose greatest desire, so one of the greatest desire of a person should be to see that he carries on what God suggests to them, what God advises to them. So only do what God likes you. What God likes you, people to do, only good things, not evil things. Be generous, be kindness, be helpful to others. So these kind of things God expects from you. So one who carries on this will receive the blessings of God. Happy are those who are merciful to others. God will be merciful to them. So always be merciful. Merciful to others. Merciful in the sense, if somebody does bad to you, see that you forgive them and show mercy on them. God will show mercy on you. Happy are the pure in heart, they will see God. If your heart is pure, pure in the sense there is no lies, there is no cunningness, there is no crookedness in your thoughts, then they can see the God. Happy are those who work for peace. God will call them His children. One who works for the peace of the humanity and peace of the world, God will call them His children. Happy are those who are persecuted because they do what God requires. The kingdom of heaven belongs to them. So persecuted means what? One who tells the truth. If they have been for telling the truth, if somebody is persecuted, God requests the kingdom of heaven belongs to them. Happy are those when people insult you and prosecute you and tell all kinds of evil lies against you because you are my followers. Just be submissive at that time. Always remain calm when somebody insults you. And then surrender to God, and God will take care of you. Be happy and glad, for a great reward is kept for you in heaven. So one who follows these instructions, always be merciful, always be submissive, always be honest, always be diligent, they will have a reward in the heaven. This is how the prophets who lived before you were persecuted. Teaching about revenge, he says how to be happy and how one should not have the thought of revenge, negative thing. You heard that it was said, an eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth. Now when you say, an eye for an eye, if you lose one eye, see that you destroy the other person's eye like that. If one of the tooth is removed to you, you remove the tooth to the other person. So that's what the normal people go by that principle. But now I tell you, do not take revenge on someone who wrongs you. If anyone slaps you on the right cheek, let him slap you your left cheek too. So, if somebody with anger comes and slaps at you, you remain calm, you remain cool, and show him if he slaps on the right cheek, show him the left cheek. So, by which the anger will come down. Oh, this man is so submissive. So naturally the anger will come down when you are even cool. And if someone takes you to the court to sue for your shirt, let him have your coat as well. That means what? If someone sue for something, give him liberally. So naturally he will become submissive. When someone asks you for something, give it him. When someone wants to borrow something, lend it to him. Because if you give God, He will give you whatever you need. So always think of God, surrender to God, be merciful. Give. If somebody fights with you, show anger against you, be calm and whatever they want, please give it. Don't take any revenge. This is what a good principles of life, how one has to lead a life to remain happy and move in the path where God likes you and you have a place in the heaven. This is what Jesus tells to people to follow. Thank you.